Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing early World Cup predictions. So like World Cup predictions of who's going to win the World Cup and see how well I get. Yeah, so that's the concept of the video. Also, I've just been looking at my video I just made yesterday, what I uploaded, and it's on 108 views in 20 hours. I'll put like a picture up now. Yeah, it's crazy. So thank you for the people who are just watching them. So far, I got 7 likes. What's crazy? I'm happy with that. 3 more than I create for NAF content. No. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to stop waffling and let's go into the World Cup predictor. Transition how? Yo guys, so I'm back. So this is the one we're going to be doing. World Cup 2026 Group and Bracket Simulator. I see some YouTubers do this one. I think is a good one. Well, let's hope so. Prediction. Is this a dodgy? Okay, that's cool. So it chooses who I think will win the playoffs, let's say. Okay, that's cool. Because there's playoffs still going on, so we don't know for certain which team's going to go through. Okay, so you got Italy, Northern Ireland, Wales, and Bosnia, and yeah, just Bosnia. I'm not saying the last name. My pronunciations are so bad. So Northern Ireland, they're okay. The wrong flag, mate. That's the Ireland flag when it should be the Northern Ireland flag. Anyways, Italy, Northern Ireland, Wales, Bosnia. Bosnia and Northern Ireland is a no-no. Both of them will not win. There's a higher chance of me becoming a professional footballer than there is those two teams winning, like in that knockouts out of the 4 to go through. Wales are a good side, and Italy are good, and Italy tend to just do terrible in these like playoff games. But I'm gonna go Italy. I have faith in them. Ukraine, Sweden, Poland, Albania. Albania, no. So it's either Ukraine, Sweden, and Poland. Sweden, they don't have Kulusevski. Isak's out injured, but they may be back. And they have Gyökeres. They've got a good team. Like they should do okay. Ukraine is Ukraine. They tend to always do well and fight for the country and all that. Like, so yeah. So Ukraine are always good, and Poland are Poland. They normally tend. But it's crazy. One of those two of these teams out of the 3 here, Ukraine, Sweden, Poland, will not go to the World Cup. And they always do well. Or used to do well. I'm going to go Sweden just. Turkey, Romania, Slovakia, Kosovo. Kosovo, no. Romania, no. So it's Turkey or Slovakia. And I'm going to say Slovakia just edges it. They've got a strong team. Like, I think Skriniar still plays for them. You got, like, Oblak. I think Oblak, Slovakia, not Slovenia. I may be wrong there. Don't count me on that. But yeah, they got Sesko. They got. No, that's Slovenia. For fuck's sakes, I'm getting the teams wrong. Anyway, I think Slovakia is gonna do it. Let's hope I'm correct. Denmark, North Macedonia, Czech Republic, Republic of Ireland. The Republic of Ireland's been doing well, like in their like league stage, like to get into this playoffs. But Denmark's Denmark. I'm gonna say Denmark just, so I can't see Denmark without being in the World Cup. They have to. This Jamaica, it's very self-explanatory. I feel like Jamaica's the better team out of those 3. And this one, Bolivia, same, self-explanatory. I don't think a team name what sounds like surname will go through. And Iraq, they're not the greatest of football teams, are they? Okay, anyways, now we are into the group stage bracket, so we can see all the teams. Oh, that's actually quite cool, you know. So let's start with Group A. So you got Mexico, South Africa, South Korea, and Denmark. But if Denmark do go through, that is actually a pretty tough group because Mexico are good on their day. South Africa, they should lose that group, but they want to impress in the World Cup. They may fight hard. South Korea, well, they always tend to turn up in World Cup, like get to round of 16. They got Kim Min-jae, they got a few players, and then Denmark is Denmark. I'm going to say, because it's host nation, Mexico will go first. Then Denmark second, South Korea third. Yeah, I'm going to go that. Yeah, okay. Canada, Italy, Qatar, Switzerland. If that's a type of group of death if that actually happens. Qatar's loss. Guaranteed loss. Bet your house on it. Italy first. Switzerland second. I know Canada's a host nation, but I just don't see them doing that well. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. A group of death. Brazil, Morocco, Haiti and Scotland. Oh, there could be an upset in here. Like, I feel like Morocco could top it, Scotland could top it, or Brazil could top it. Because Brazil aren't the Brazil they used to be with like the Neymars and the Dani Alves and all like your skillful players. Now they're not that great. Granted, they've still got players that they should top this group, but it's not guaranteed. I've got to go Brazil first, I have to. It'd be silly if I don't. Then Morocco, Scotland, Haiti. But it could be any order, you know. Group D. Pochettino's United States, they're the host nations. Donald Trump will try and force them to do well, even though he's not a manager, but he will. They may get rigged, like, results, maybe. Like, the referees may be on their side. Who knows? We don't know. Maybe not. I may just be saying that for the sake of it. Paraguay, they're always in the World Cup, but never do well. Australia, they're okay. And then Slovakia, they're United States, I'm sorry, they should top this group. Even though it's United States and they're not the best, they should top this group. Because Pochettino, the coach, good team. With Pulisic, with like Brandon Harrison. They got good players that they should top it. Then I'm going to go Australia, Slovakia, Paraguay. Germany, easy, top the group. If they don't, it's very concerning. And whoever their manager is should be sacked immediately. Curacao is last. I'm sorry, they are. Ivory Coast, Ecuador, Curacao. That's what I'm going to go for. Ivory Coast tend to always do like their fight. They like challenge for tackles. They try and do well. So yeah, that's another good group if that happens. Netherlands, Japan, Sweden, Tunisia. Netherlands, Sweden, Japan, Tunisia. Netherlands should top the group, I think. Sweden, they got good players. Japan, they always do up a fight. And Tunisia, yeah. Simple. Belgium, Egypt, Iran, New Zealand. Belgium, Egypt, New Zealand, Iran. Because Egypt got Mo Salah. And they done all right in the African Cup of Nations. They came in the semi-finals and then got knocked and lost the third round. Like the third place playoff, I think. So yeah, so I'm going to go with that. And Belgium, their team isn't as good as they used to be, but they surely should top that group. Spain, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. Spain should top that group as well, because Spain, beforehand, like a couple of World Cups ago, or like a World Cup ago, or like the Euro ago, you could think, oh yeah, Spain may come second. But now, their team's stacked. Yeah. And then Uruguay. I'm going to say Cape Verde over Saudi Arabia. Cape Verde with a surprise in third. I feel confident with that. France, Senegal, Bolivia, Norway. Oh, that's hard. Senegal, who won the African Cup of Nations. France, who are France. Norway with Haaland, Odegaard, Oscar Bob. Good team. And then Bolivia. Bolivia's loss. I feel sorry for Bolivia fans to watch their team get battered every week, but that's the way of the World Cup. I think Norway could top it with a surprise. But then I could see France. Senegal, I don't... You never know. Senegal could just surprise everyone. I'm going to go Norway, France, Senegal, Bolivia. I feel like France is going to be a little bit of a shock. I think Norway and France will draw, but then Norway win on goal difference because they have Haaland. But then France have Mbappe, so you never know. But still, that's what I'm going to go for. Argentina, Algeria, Austria, Jordan. Argentina with Messi, like Messi, yeah, which should be first. Romero, Lisandro Martinez, Emi Martinez, they're just team stacked. Algeria, oh yeah, McAllister as well. But yeah, Algeria, Don't think they're coming second. I think Austria second, Algeria third, Jordan fourth. Jordan, I don't even know if they've been to the World Cup before, so they shouldn't get out of that group. Portugal, Jamaica, Uzbekistan, Colombia. Portugal, Colombia, and it's a toss-up, flip of a coin. Talking about flip of a coin, let me get heads or tails up. Heads or tails? Heads is Jamaica third, and tails is Uzbekistan. Okay, let me flip it. Oh, who's it going to be? Okay, heads. Okay, Jamaica third, and then Uzbekistan fourth. That's what I think should happen, yeah? That seems pretty reasonable and fair. England! So in Group L, you've got England, Croatia, Ghana, Panama.
What?
Let's go England, Croatia, they always say, and Ghana. Yeah, that's what I'm going to go for. So now this is third place teams. So this is like the first time in World Cup history, because it only normally happens in the Euro. But 8 third place teams go through. Whoever has the highest points, they go through to the round of 32 with the other teams in their like group stages, like the other teams who came first and second. So I have to decide which teams had the highest points and who's most likely to go through. Well, it's very hard to do because any of these teams could, technically. So first team I think Ghana. I think they could draw against Croatia and win, and then yeah, because they got Semenyo, they got Kudus, they got the rapist, but he probably won't even play, so that's good. So that may knock them off, but yeah, they should have enough. Senegal, I think the same. They could maybe draw against one of France or Norway. Scotland, I think Scotland could. Japan, yeah, I see Japan doing it. Canada, because they're host nations. South Korea, yeah, that's South Korea. Cape Verde, maybe a surprise. Cape Verde. I'm not just saying that because I went to Cape Verde like last year. I'm definitely not saying it just because of that, and I've got Cape Verde top. I just think Cape Verde could surprise a few people. That's my big like underdog story. Yeah, so let's go Cape Verde. And the last one, who would go? Let's go Slovakia, why not? Okay, so now it's showing you like the round of 32s, like if I got it bang on, these are the teams who will play each other and stuff like that. So let's go to it. Oh, it's cool. It shows you the stadiums. So like Boston Stadium, New York, Jersey. That's really cool. So yeah, so round of 32, Germany, Scotland. That'd be a feisty one. It was like the Euros, like the first game of this match of the Euros, Germany, Scotland. But I think Germany has enough to do it. Like people may say Scotland surprise upset, but I don't see it. I just see Germany comfortable, like 3-1, because they beat them 5-1 in the Euros, and that's like what, 2 years ago? That wasn't that long ago though. 2 years isn't long. It's not like 5 years or a decade or whatever. Norway, Slovakia, Norway. Denmark, Switzerland. It's written on penalties this match, but I think Denmark wins on pens. Netherlands, Morocco. That's a feisty one because Morocco are a good African side. But Netherlands are Netherlands. Extra time, I think, and Netherlands does it. What the hell is this stadium? Kradalajaja. Let me search that up. What the hell is a Kradalajaja? Sounds like a flimming song a rapper makes. Oh, it's in Mexico. Mexico. Like tacos and that. Okay, cool. Houston, that's in America. Brazil will win that. Ivory Coast, France. Oh, that's a feisty one. But I think France should have enough. Mexico versus Cape Verde in Mexico City. I think Cape Verde could surprise everyone, but I think it's Mexico. Mexico City, the host nations at their host ground. Yeah, They should do it. They should have enough. England, Senegal. Senegal beat England with Thomas Tuchel's side in a friendly. So that could be a repeat. But I think England will probably... It was going to be a tight match, that. It's going to go extra time, Harry Kane, like penalty, to redeem himself from the England-France one. Colombia, Croatia, I think penalties. And Croatia will just edge it. Spain, Austria, Spain. Yep. United States, Canada. Oh, imagine that. In the round of 32, 2 host nations, United States and Canada. Look, my voice, Canada. United States versus Canada. Think how cool that would be. Who would win that? Alphonso Davies versus Pulisic. Pochettino versus whoever Canada's manager is. Donald Trump versus the Canada president. That'd be box office if that happens in San Francisco. Please do. Please, let's hope it will happen. But I think United States will just have enough. Belgium, South Korea. Oh. South Korea upset. Heung-min Son with the final goal. There's always upsets in the World Cup. And this is going to be one of them. Argentina, Uruguay. Uruguay could actually win that. It depends if Messi's up for it because he's already won the World Cup. So it's in Miami though, and Messi's at Argentina. Egypt, Australia. I think Egypt will have enough. Italy, Japan. Oh, that's a 50-50 match. Italy aren't as good as they used to be. They aren't the same club. Japan. Italy. Portugal, Ghana. Extra time. Portugal win. Okay. So the round of 16s. No, the round of 16. You got Germany, Norway, Denmark, Netherlands, Brazil, France, Mexico, England, Croatia, Spain, United States, South Korea, Argentina, Egypt, Italy, Portugal. Some feisty matches if this did happen. And I would like to watch every single one if this did happen. Germany, Norway. There's always a surprise. Like a team you wouldn't think get as far as they do. And I feel like Norway could be that one. But everyone else is thinking that. So maybe I don't do that. Because normally when loads of people agree with something, it tends to be wrong further down the line. And you never know, like they may get grouped, Norway. And they're not even in the round of 16. And then I'm just completely wrong. So on that logic, I'm going to go Germany. And Germany have a strong enough squad to beat Norway. I think, anyway. Denmark, Netherlands. Going to be a tight game, but I think Netherlands will just do it. Brazil, France, or Ancelotti versus France. France, I think they just have just a strong enough squad. Mexico, England at Mexico City again. So if Mexico top the group, they'd be playing most of their matches at Mexico City. Or like their first 2 matches if they both got through. That's crazy. That's such a massive advantage. Surprise upset Mexico beat England. No, but it's Thomas Tuchel. I don't think he would do that. And I think it could be France versus England in Miami. Would be a box office great match. Croatia, Spain. Surely it's Spain. Yeah, I'll go Spain. But there's always upsets. And I don't think I've got a lot of upsets happening. But yeah, I'm going Spain. United States, South Korea. United States just. Argentina, Egypt. It has to be Argentina. If Argentina and Egypt faced each other and Egypt won, that is going to be such an embarrassment to the Argentina fans and the club and everything after winning a World Cup the last time it happened in Qatar. Italy, Portugal and Vancouver. Portugal have to win it. They have to. Oh, very feisty one. So you got in the quarterfinals, Germany, Netherlands, Spain, United States, France, England, Argentina, Portugal. Very good matchups. Germany, Netherlands. Who is Netherlands manager? Is it still what's his name? Koeman. Wonu Koeman. Yeah, he is him. Wonu Koeman. He's been manager for a long time for them. So yeah, versus Germany. Decisions. Netherlands upset. There's always upsets, and it's got to be Netherlands this time, I feel. That's just my verdict. Yeah. Spain, United States. Spain will win. even though United States host nation. But Pochettino, the fans would be proud. Quarterfinals, that'd be good for them. And the teams they face up here, South Korea, and who was the other match? It was, Canada, that's it. So 2 teams they can easily beat. And then they face Spain, who are a great side, and I think Spain will just beat them. France, England, my heart's saying England, my head's saying France. So there's that logic. Screw it, it's coming home. England, England. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say England. England to win. Kansas City, Argentina, Portugal. Messi versus Ronaldo. Both players' final World Cup. That will have so much views if that happens. That'd be more viewed than the Super Bowl. Maybe even more than the World Cup final. Maybe. And it's at Kansas City Stadium where the Chiefs play, who are a massive NFL team if you haven't heard of them. Like Travis Kelce, Patrick Mahomes, Taylor Swift's boyfriend, future husband. He is part of the club, so views. I'm going to go Portugal. I feel like it has to be Ronaldo's year. If it isn't, then it is sad. Ronaldo has to win the World Cup this year. He has to. So the semi-finals, in my opinion, at the moment is Netherlands versus Spain and England versus Portugal. Well, if you're looking at that, that's not what most people would think. Some people may say Argentina, France, Netherlands. People would say Germany over Netherlands, Spain. Yeah, even though I put Spain, but yeah, you know. So I'm going to say semi-final, Netherlands, Spain. I feel like Spain will win that. England, Portugal. I think England will lose, sadly. It has to be. Netherlands, England is got penalties written all over it, and I'm going to go England. And then Spain, Portugal. That's 50-50 match. Is Yamal versus Ronaldo. Can Ronaldo win a World Cup? Or would Spain ruin the party? But the thing is, if Portugal got to the World Cup final, I feel sort of confident they would win because all the players and the fan base will be all for Ronaldo. And like you will unite and try and win it. Meanwhile, Spain, they've won the World Cup before. Their team are young, so they may not be as experienced. But even so, Ronaldo's never been in a World Cup final. But like the players would want him to win, so they will all work so hard. So I feel like I'm gonna go Portugal. That's what I think. I feel like Portugal will win. Ronaldo will win a World Cup before he retires. I hope so anyway, as I'm a massive Ronaldo fan. So if England don't win, I want Ronaldo to win for Portugal. But I don't know. It's very tough. But anyways, this is my World Cup predictions on here. You see Portugal champion, Spain second, England third, Netherlands fourth. Eliminated in the quarterfinals, Germany, France, America, Argentina. What I think is realistic. And then these teams, I'm happy with that. And then let me say bracket. Should I email and stuff? No, I'm not doing that. You can see it on YouTube anyway. So yeah, so there's my World Cup predictions, or my early World Cup prediction. I may do one like a couple weeks before the World Cup, when like I found out more about the match day squads, injuries, whatever. But anyway, thank you for watching. It's been fun. 5 likes. Yeah, anyway, in a bit. Take care, guys. It was fun.